I think I should start. I think I should start. I think I should start. Should I start? I believe I should start. I believe I should start. Let me look to my camera because I'm speaking to people on the YouTubies. Um, yeah, welcome to Wild Take Wednesdays. I am your host, Unc, aka Tato, aka the Hip Hop Scholar, aka Hip Hop Nostradamus. Welcome to Wild Take Wednesdays, the conversation portion of Unc's Corner. If you don't know what Wild Take Wednesdays is, this is where we come through, break down albums, and have conversations about hip hop theories, fan theories, or just general wild takes about hip hop, whether SA hip hop or international hip hop. If you're watching on TikTok, big shout out to the chat. Big shout out to the chat. If you're watching on TikTok, if you're watching on YouTube, please like the video, subscribe, and yeah, tonight's Wild Take Wednesdays we're gonna be breaking down Because I Said So by the big homie Ginger Trill. So yeah, without wasting too much time, let's get into it. Again, if you are on YouTube, please do subscribe, please do like, and if you're on TikTok, big shout out to the chat. Let's get this thing going. So, Because I Said So, by Ginger Trill came out, I believe, early this year. If I'm not mistaken, it came out early this year. I remember when it came out, I was like, I'm interested to hear what the big homie Ginger Trill was going to be doing. You understand? Because we hadn't heard from him in a while, or rather, we haven't heard from him solo in a while, right? He has the project with Thingy. He has the project with Touchline. Right, but with Because I Said So, I think it was his first solo project in a very long time, apart from the stuff that he dropped on SoundCloud, right? And it coming out on Stay Low. I think Stay Low, personally, Stay Low is one of my favorite labels ever. What's going on, Millie? Stay Low is one of my favorite South African labels ever. Right, like as a person that loves boom bap, traditional hip hop, and R&B, I feel like Stay Low is the label, right? And Ginger Trill just dropping Because I Said So on Stay Low. I was like, oh, this is very perfect, like very 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 perfect. So yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let's see what's going on. Obviously, I didn't know. Obviously, no one kind of knew what like the standard of the music was going to be. Right, and then yeah, I listened to it, and I remember I came on here, if you're on TikTok, right, but or if you're not on TikTok, I think I made a video on my TikTok talking about it, right. Subsequently, the big homie Ginger Trill follows me on TikTok. That's probably one of my biggest highlights in life, because I believe, not in life, but like in my recent life, because yeah, I see him as a bartician. He's one of the greatest barticians in the game, right? On Kid X's 3/4 pace, right? I forgot the name of the song now, right? His last line on that song, he says, "Allahu Akbar's nigga, know yo God." From that moment in time, I was like, all right, we talking about a different man here. Like, we've always known that he's fire, but like that Allahu Akbar nigga, know yo God, I was like, all right, this is a different type of time. Like, you know, big homie Ginger Trail is like a barista. He's like, you know, not even Allah. It's Allah Akbar, right? Like Allah Akbar, nigga, know your God. But then obviously bars, yeah, you get what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah. After that line, I was just like, oh, you know what, man? This man is a different type of time. So obviously, fast forward years later, him following me, and yeah, like him liking the content and all that, right? I was like, oh, okay. And then Because I Said So comes out, I listen to it, and I'm like, oh, this is a different type of time. So without wasting too much time, I had to give some backstory. We're gonna go into Because I Said So. It's a 9-track project. It's a 9-track project. It starts with the song Fade. First and foremost, before we go anywhere, right? This is for super rap fans. Like, if you're not into super rap, bars, braggadocious rap, like super penmanship, mad metaphors, mad similes, mad literary devices, like just super rap, you won't enjoy this, right? You won't. Like, this is super rap, like super rap. Hey, Ora, you understand what I'm saying? So if you don't enjoy super rap, you're not gonna enjoy this, right? This is like for super rap fans. Again, it's a Stay Low drop. Stay Low specializes in super rap bros. Mostly produced by Thingy. Majority of it produced by Shooter Coombs, with the exception of I think Johnny Matt, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? Or Brother Matt, right? The Thingy, Brother Matt produced on the tape also, and somebody else I forgot now. The producer's name. I was looking at the producers earlier on, but Shooter Coombs essentially like curated the sound, right, or cultivated the sound. And if you know anything about Shooter Coombs, he's like a boom bap like producer, like guy. Like Shooter Coombs will give you the best boom bap sound in SA, I believe, right? So if you're not into like super bars, like rap, like nerdy stuff, like I am, you won't enjoy this album. But if you are into like super rap, like I am, you will enjoy it because I Said So by Ginger Trill. We start with the first song, Fade. Right, Fade is the opening song. Fade is an opening statement. Oh man, sorry about that. Fade is an opening statement. Don't forget, I did say this is super bars, right? So you're not gonna find like some narrative or some like whatever. Like you're not gonna find what you probably find in like the hip hop music that you listen to, unless you appreciate like rap for rap. And Fade opens up with that, like super braggadocious, mad penmanship, like with like an essay element, like. Listen, this is like rap. You understand? This rap. He opens the bars by saying, "I call plays from the court side. I'm really him. Offline, the niggas need more style. It's cool. They can borrow my like." It just explains to you where he starts it from. Like, listen, dog, I'm that guy, right? Like, I'm calling plays from the court side. I'm really him. Offline, the niggas need more style. It's cool. They can borrow mine. Like. He's explaining to you that no, I'm that guy, and then he just goes on to just explain right the whole song. Like, yo, bro, I be that guy. Real braggadocious rap, super penmanship, right? That's how he opens the project with Fade, and then we go into Jungle, one of my favorite songs. Right, we were just listening to it right now. Welcome to the concrete jungle where the need must eat the humble, the meek, right? And while we were listening to it, somebody pointed out the homage that he pays to Inspector Deck's verse, right, on Triumph, Wu-Tang Clan. Inspector Deck on Triumph. There's a song called Triumph by Wu-Tang Clan. Inspector Deck says, abomatomically, Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses came. What did he say? What is I need to say the line properly, but yeah, he said something along those lines, like abomatomically, Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses, whatever these mockeries, right? It's like probably one of the most lauded verses, like openings of a verse, right, in hip hop. You understand? Like everybody, when you listen to Triumph by Wu-Tang Clan, or if you don't even know like Wu-Tang Clan, but you know the song Triumph, right? You know that. Abomatomically, Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses came on the one I'm dropping these mockeries, right? Ginger Trill opens with such an homage, right? He says, melodically, Papa G's philosophy skit mark the beat when I corner stalk the markets freeze. That's how he starts it, right? It's just an homage. Again, super rap. Like, you need to know these things, right? If you don't know these things, like, you can, like... it's just gonna fly over you. Like if you know that, oh, okay, cool. Inspector Deck did this on Triumph. When you hear Ginger Trill open his verse this way, you're like, oh, okay, we are super rapping here, right? With that being said, this also being like a dream state for like a super rap fan, he also explains the dire state of the jungle, which is the city, right? I wrote here the song is about how dire the city is and the need for survival, right? And one of I think it's like the last bars in the second verse. He says, "Rap sheets they pack heat." They said, rap sheets they pack heat. They straight crooked. Leave no traces with no faces with black hoodies. Shit so racist. Cold cases and J Boogie. If you can't take it, you won't make it. Just don't do it. This the jungle, right? I butchered how he rapped it, but it's fine. I needed you to understand the content, right? Rap sheets and pack heat. They straight crooked, right? Leave no traces with no faces with black hoodies. Right? Shit so racist, cold cases in Joe Boogie, right? If you don't fake it, you won't make it. Just don't do it in the jungle. It's all self-explanatory about like what like the city is, like what the jungle is, right? And on this whole song, he's just giving you this like narrative in as far as, hey, brother, we out here trying to make money in the jungle. You with us? You ain't with us, right? Can you survive? Can you not survive? Get a right? But welcome to the concrete jungle with the soft knee muscle, because then need the money in the week. I keep on hitting this mic because I'm too excited, but you get what I'm saying, right? So that's Jungle. I think Jungle is track 2, right? On the song, one of my favorite songs, right? On the project, and then we go into Iconic. Iconic was the first single out of Because I Said So, right? Again, still braggadocio rap, right? Super penmanship, with some way and what is it's yeah. That's Iconic with some way and it's like a Tylenol. Yeah, that's Iconic. On Iconic, he's not doing really much, right? He's just like super going crazy with the pen. You understand? Just explaining his iconic status. Again, we must understand this Ginger Trill. He's been doing this. Those who know Ginger Trill from back in the day, he used to be Gingerbread Man. He was discovered on Season Scoop, right? And he was one of the best. So he's been like a super bartician for like years. Used to listen to Ginger when he was Gingerbread Man, like 2010, I believe, 2009, 2010, right? I was in matric, right? I was chilling with Easy Mac with the cheesy raps. We were listening to Season Scoop, 10 o'clock, right? YFM. He would pull through. So him coming back, right? 2025, just to explain to you that, bro, I am still as iconic as I was 15 years ago. You understand? Yeah, like Gingerbread Man's been baking bars for years, right? Like, yo, I'm back 15 years later and I'm still the best. Like, for someone to be that good for 15 years, right, and still be considered the top pens in SA hip hop, it's crazy. I think the only person that's as good, right, with the pen, like really, right, and still played the game is Stogie T, right? Maybe Reason, maybe, right, but like you see that old school Motif Records team, right? The Gingers, right? The Doomies, the Reasons. Them guys are till 15 years later, guys are still fire. So on Iconic, he's just doing that. He's just like, yo, listen, bro, I'm still me, still iconic. Then we move into 2 for 1, right? 2 for 1 featuring Marcus Harvey, right? Here I wrote the beat is talking to me. Shooter Coombs showed out, right? Marcus Harvey reminded us that he started off as a rapper. For those who don't know, Marcus Harvey started off as a rapper, right? He's not like a singer like you guys normally like know him, right? He started off as a rapper. So on this song, he's just like taking off, right? He's just taking off. Obviously, Ginger's gonna do the Ginger thing. Jersey number 9, when I rhyme from the get go, I be going and then like the Slayer though. He's always gonna do his thing. Like I implore you guys, if you're into rap, please go listen to this album, right? Because I'm not gonna say the words like he normally does, right? Or like the way he does it on the album. But I would tell y'all, right, go listen to this album if you're into super rap. But Marcus Harvey came through, did his thing. At first, when I listened to his verse, I didn't like it. When like the album first came out, I didn't like it because it was very vulgar, right? But other than that, he be rapping. He be rapping like good. He be rapping good. It just reminds you like, oh, Marcus Harvey used to be a rapper again before he became like a soul singer, right? But yeah, 2 for 1, dope song. Again, no bad song here, by the way, right? From Fade to Jungle to Iconic to 2 for 1, I'm good, right? Again, my favorite album from a South African artist that came out this year. So this is a little bit biased, right? But still good, right? Then we go to Okay Right, my favorite song on this whole album. Matter of fact, this song, if you listen to my music, if you're a listener of my music, those who don't know, I make music also. If you're a listener of my music, there's something that I dropped called Grind, Greatest Rapper Never Discovered. Greatest Rapper Never Discovered is only because of the song Okay Right, right, on Ginger Trill's Because I Said So. Ginger Trill's Because I Said So put like the battery in my back, like, oh, I need to be rapping out here. Because everything else that I released is like song heavy, blah, blah, blah. There's no like super raps, right? So this song, Okay Right, inspired Grind, right? I don't like the fact that it's short, but he is cooking. Like, he is cooking. I think I played it earlier on. he's just going mad. One of my favorite, I think the takeaway line on that song is Rantaiwe le Shelenkizuk. I remember I kept on repeating that phrase for weeks on end. For weeks on end. One of my favorite songs, if not my most favorite song on the album. Okay, right. Very short, of course. Like I said, I don't like the fact that it's short, right? I hate the fact that it's short. I think he should have rapped a bit more. As a fan, as a liker of the song, right? Again, Shooter Coombs, fire on the beat, doing his thing. Big shout out. Then we go to Big Five, right, featuring Zulu Mecca. I just want to say, if TJ's here, is TJ here, right, on the chat? If TJ's here, I remember having a conversation with TJ a couple of months ago, right? And we were talking about the relevance of, what's going on, Zoo? We were talking about the relevance of Zulu Mecca, right? And I just want to say, as of late, like Zulu Mecca is definitely top 5, if not top 10, like lyricists. Like nobody, like Pretty Album, I spoke about this on here. I'm speaking about it also. Like Zulu Mecca, one of the best. One of the best. Like top tier Mount Rushmore material lyricists. Like when we talk about super lyricists, like super lyricists, we talk about Zulu Mecca. I mentioned Pretty Ugly, of course. Ginger Trill. Without Ginger Trill should be number 1, but we'll probably like save that for Doomy, right? So Doomy, Ginger Trill, Reason. I spoke of Pretty Ugly. We can add Madlera there, right? But like Zulu Mecca is one of them, like mad lyricists, right? On Big Five, again, they just going crazy, right? However, like Zulu Mecca's verse, like love it, right? Because it talks about like the moral code, like the moral code informs the importance of the verse. You understand? Like it says, I wrote here, the whole verse is based on, I didn't become what they wanted me to become, right? Or what they hoped for me to become, but I became what I wanted to become through a strong moral compass. So listening to Zulu Mecca's content is always based on, hey yo, let's remain integral in as far as our lives, right? Let's remember where we come from and let's try to do things the right way. But the way obviously Zulu Mecca like puts it together is insane. Again, mad lyricist, like mad lyricist. Like again, top 5, top 10 lyricists not to be played with. Big shout out to Zulu Mecca. So that's Big Five. Again, mentioned it again. This is like the 4th time I mentioned it. This is not an album you're gonna go listen for song structure or whatever. People are rapping here. This is super rap, right? The big homie is rapping. And I keep on referencing to Ginger Trill as the big homie because I've had like some chats with him on the comment sections and whatever. So I believe like even though there's no like real rapport, there's still a certain level of respect because he gave me respect, right, in as far as my content and whatever case may be. So I'm going to give him that respect as the big homie. I can't call him as if like it's somebody that I don't know. I've spoken to him in some form or fashion, so there's a little bit of a rapport there. So I'm going to refer to him as the big homie for that thing in specific reason or for that particular reason, right? And then we go into Rap Don't Pay. All right, Rap Don't Pay like the good job do, and at the lies that they tell to you, featuring Lord Kez. This is the first song on the project, on the album, on the EP that has a narrative, right? The first ever song. So here he's not just showing off that he can rap. No, he's not doing the braggadocious stuff. And not to say that everywhere else he's showing off. I'm sure if you break down the lines, there's a narrative there, right? There's a narrative every 4 bars. I'm sure if you break down the lines, you can follow a narrative, right? But on this song, it's explicitly there, right? Rap Don't Pay is a song that speaks about the cost of being a man, the man of the house, and a rapper being the man of the house, right? It also humanizes Ginger Trill for the first time. When you listen to this, right, you hear Ginger Trill as, oh, the GOAT, the best rapper, we out here. But on this song, it humanizes him, right? It gives you a perspective into his life, right, as to like what type of struggles he went through, you understand, and as far as him being the man of the house and all that. So again, another favorite of mine, Rap Don't Pay, with Lord Kez out there. Big shout out to Lord Kez. Stay low, stay low doing stay low stuff, fire, right? And then we come to the last 2 songs, right? 99 Dolphin. 99 Dolphin is, again, braggadocious rap. Again, hey, I'm out here. I be rapping. I be living good, right? Diamond walk. I be wearing this. I be dressing in this. I be eating this. I be like just general braggadocious rap. You understand? Braggadocious rap is always dope to hear. As I feel like braggadocious rap is more aspirational than it is there to make you feel bad. A lot of people think that braggadocious rap is there to make you feel bad. Braggadocious rap is not there to make you feel bad. I honestly believe braggadocious rap is there to inspire you. Like, hey, bro, go get it too. I think if you listen to people like Jay-Z early on, even now, you understand. And if you listen to majority of like rap back in the day, it was really like just braggadocious rap, but then meant to empower you, meant to inspire. You understand? Not like to essentially put you down, right? And I think, right, Ginger Trill does this like very well on this here project. You understand? And then the last song, James Harden, I said here, celebration of doing it the right way. As we all know, yes, they're words of affirmation. Excuse me, as you guys know, Ginger Trill is one of the guys that really didn't like sell out. Like, he didn't do the weird thing, right? He did, like, you never caught him like just like Pretty Ugly. You never caught the man on the Shwashris, never caught the man front page news, never caught the man doing weird stuff, right? And on the last song, James Harden, right? Like, it's a celebration. Like, I think his first few lines, the chorus, I don't know if it's the chorus or the first few lines. He says, "Bitch, I did it for the love of the sport. I ain't pivot with the ball in my court. I ain't miss it on the floor, going hard in the paint like I'm hardened for sure. How we winning?" So it's just a celebration. Excuse me, just a celebration. Like, hey, bro, like, I did it for the love of the sport. I ain't pivot. I was like, dog, I did it, bro. Like, I did it the right way, or the way that I wanted to do it, right? And I'm coming out here celebrating. I did it like James Harden. I be shooting from the, you know what I mean? Splash. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm winning. I'm fine. I'm still playing the game, bro. I'm a legend in the game. I'm known for a specific type of thing, just like James Harden. You understand? And I'm celebrated for that thing. So I'm here. I'm here, man. And that's how he closes. I need to drink water. Something is cooking me. Jesus, something is cooking me. I don't know. But yeah, that's how he ends it. That's how he ends. That's how it ends, because I said so. Very short project, 9 songs, right? But the songs are between a minute to 2 minutes, so it's not a long listen. There's a skit in the album. I can't remember after which song, where he's speaking to Vaughn, right? Vaughn, the bro that runs Stay Low, right? And yeah, man, like, you can even hear in Vaughn's voice, like, there's a certain level of satisfaction, like, hey, bro, this is a good project, very concise, right? Like, even me as like the guy that's supposed to deliver this to the nation, right, or help you deliver this to the nation, right? I'm happy with this. It's a solid project, and even as a listener, I'm like, oh, I'm happy with this too. It's a super solid project. I like it. Big shout out to the big homie. Like I said on my TikTok, I made a TikTok about it, saying this is like one of those like super rap projects. Like, if you enjoy rap, this is the project that you need to listen to, because I said so, by Ginger Trill. And yeah, 9 songs, great. The takeaway is rap is back. I made a speculation last year that rap is gonna come back in a big way. It's gonna start in America, and then it's gonna trickle down here, and it has trickled down here, and yeah, it has trickled down. It has trickled down here, and yeah, albums like Because I Said So by Ginger Trill, you understand? Albums like Dust by Pretty Ugly, like, I feel like rap is back. Of course, niggas gonna do what niggas do, right? But I believe that rap is back, or this type of rap is back, and this project is most definitely the light at the end of the tunnel in as far as boom bap rap. So big shout out to Ginger Trill, Because I Said So. Go listen to it. It's a very short project. If you are into super duper rap, go listen to it. It is a very short project. It is, I believe, 21 minutes. You see, 21 minutes, nothing too crazy. 21 minutes. You can listen to it washing the dishes, doing your homework, going to work if you're into that. Again, very super braggadocious, super like skill in as far as penmanship, very luxurious also. You understand? Just just the legend doing legendary things. So yeah, go listen to it. Big shout out to the big homie Ginger Trill, and that's my review on Because I Said So.